Dan, for the wonderful introduction. We were living in Northern California in a rural area on a 4-acre farm. And we had a series of break-ins. I tried many different things, like top shelf alarm system, security system. Nothing worked. My solution was get a guard dog. So I went online, and without notifying my family, my husband, or getting any reliable resources, I started looking into which type of dog would be best. And I noted that I was looking for a German Shepherd, well-trained guard dog. And the ones I found looked really great. Problem was $15,000. Well, that wasn't quite in my budget, so I looked at other options, such as kennel adoption places. And I found a good place in Canada that advertised a very family-friendly dog, well-trained guard dog. She was a 2-year-old female, and she'd previously been a personal protective dog for a woman in a program, a witness, you've probably heard of it, that witness, that's right, witness protection program. But she'd been in the witness protection program, no longer needed now, and she was ready for adoption. Well, I signed up, all excited, and 2 days later the doorbell rang, and my dog had arrived. When I opened the door, I found a very extra large cage covered in dark plastic with a very unhappy, growling, struggling animal trying to get out of the cage. The dog handlers were very nervous and timid, and you could see they were afraid of her. And as they got into the car, one of them turned around and said to me, "She's a real mean one, ma'am. Good luck with her." That didn't deter me. I took her in the house, started reading the papers. The paper said, on arrival, make sure Zoe stays in her cage, covered for 7 to 10 days, and keep all fingers away from the kennel. Well, that still didn't stop me. This was my guard dog, and I was gonna get her trained and get her out there. So I bonded with her quickly, got her out of the cage, and then havoc began. For example, I took her one time, a few days after she arrived, to pick up my daughter. She hadn't met my daughter yet, and I was so excited. So my daughter got into the car, and Zoe went crazy. She was barking, and she had her big head about 3 inches away from my daughter's face, and she just wouldn't stop barking. And my daughter was terrified and covered in the back seat and was crying. And I kept saying, "Oh, don't worry, dear. She's a family dog. She's very friendly. Just pet her a few times and she'll be just great." Well, we got home, and the next thing you know, the dog was chasing after the maid, and the housekeeper was screaming at the dog in Spanish, and Ariel turned to me and said, "Mom, I don't think Zoe's going to turn out to be the guard dog that you thought she was." And so although we never had any more break-ins, Zoe certainly turned out to be more trouble than I anticipated. Thank you.